Okay, so I have a few books here, and some of them actually have a lot of history in them. So I thought, why not just share the history of these books? Because when I get old, I might forget them. I'm just going to share the history. Okay. Okay, first I have these books. I don't even know why I have them. This was given to my dad. He doesn't even read books. He got this in his office. It's like a mandatory thing, I guess. They give them like leadership books. So it's like a it's like an education kind of learning as they go kind of thing, you know? You know what I mean? Corporate, am I right? Anyway, this I think he bought it when he was a little younger, and he was like, okay, let me just read a few books, but he never I think he didn't I think he read a little bit. Make yourself happy. Wow, I think I need to read. I think I'll read this. I think I will read this when the time is right. But for now, these two. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay, this is a box. Like it's a series. It has two books. One is a sequel of another. So this is actually not mine. This is my friend. This is my best friend's. And there was this time where when I was really into fantasy, and I was like, okay, can you give me a book that's like fantasy related? And she sent me a picture of all the books she had, and I chose this. I didn't even read the. I read like half of it. I think I didn't even read like half. I think I read like 10 pages, and I was like, I didn't, but I will read it. I will read it. I will read it. Not just not right now. When the timing is right again. This is Sudhamurthy. I have a bunch of Sudhamurthy books. My best friend and I and my sister, we are avid readers of Sudhamurthy. We used to love her books. I think when we were in school, I read one of her books called Tolabahu. It dealt with like very pressing matters like domestic violence and dowry cases and shit. And I was like, girl, she can write, bro. Sudhamurthy can write. She shaped my childhood in a way. I loved her books. I read Mahashweta. I read Gently Falls the Bakula. I read many books. So these two I have. I think I have more. I don't know where they are. Yeah, these two I have. This is Grandma's Bag of Stories. Literally loved them as a kid. And something happened on the way to heaven. These are like stories that she didn't write. These are something that were written by someone else, and they were sent to her. So these are stories from somebody else. So I thought that was a very interesting thing. Okay. I have Roald Dahl. I love Roald Dahl. His book, I think I've only read like two of his books, but I still love him. I read Matilda and one of his autobiographies, I guess. I loved Matilda. I was a huge fan. I wanted to be Matilda. I was like, bro. And this is actually a book from our school library. I stole it. Nobody knows. And I also have main. I don't know why I have it. I haven't read it, obviously. I think I've read like 100 pages or something. I haven't read it, and I was like, okay, let me just get into the mind of Adolf Hitler and his twisted little mind, but I didn't read it. This is also from my school's library. I stole it, and I have this very bad stuff. I have a new one, the Oxford Dictionary. I love while like reading and you find new words. It's very convenient to just go to your phone and you're like, oh, okay, what does this mean? But I find searching that word in a dictionary a lot more. I feel like it's very engaging. You know, you're engaging with the content of the book. Yeah, that's what I feel. So it's time being. I love wasting my time. I feel like I have a lot of time and energy. So I have this. Oh wait, let me show you guys this one. Yeah, Malgudi Days. This is actually, whoa, what the hell? Oh, I actually wrote this. This is one of my favorite quotes from a movie called The Dead Poets Society. It is the best movie I have seen during COVID, and I think that like healed me a little bit. We don't read and write poetry because it's cute, but because we are members of the human race, and it is filled with passion, medicine, law, business, and engineering. Huh? Wait. I read it wrong. Okay. Punctuation, girl. Okay. We don't read and write poetry because it's cute. We read and write poetry because we are members of the human race, and it is filled with passion. Medicine, law, business, and engineering are noble pursuits necessary to sustain life, but poetry, beauty, romance, love, these are what we stay alive for. That's literally that. I think that's really. So this book, it's actually not mine. So in when I was in like 5th or 6th, I got a prize, and they gave us books. I think I got a prize for like good art or something, and then they gave us books, and they gave me Famous Five or Secret Seven, and one of my classmates, he is really into like Secret Seven, Famous Five, and all. So this book and give me that book, and I was like, okay, I don't care. I didn't read when I was in 5th, so I was like, okay. And then I took this, and I read like one story per day. I used to read it before going to bed, and I thought it was like really cool. I thought I was really cool because I was reading, because nobody I knew read. I think I don't remember. I have a bunch of other books. Okay, so this is not my book either. This, The Godfather. I don't know. I don't get the hype. I honestly just don't. I was reading. This is not mine. There are these people. They live upstairs. I took this book from them, and I just don't get the hype, bro. I don't get the hype around The Godfather. The movies, I hated the movies. I didn't even see the entire thing. I think I saw like 30 minutes of it and I was like, bro, this is so boring. And I don't want a man to explain it to me either. I mean, if you start explaining The Godfather to me, I think I would literally just shut. I think I would give you something to make you go to bed. I think I would, yeah. I think I would put chlorine on your nose. I think I would make you breathe chlorine. Or I'll give you sleeping pills. Yeah, I'll be like, okay, let's have a drink, and I'll put sleeping pills in your drink, and I'm like, go to bed, bro. I have a few books. I have so many books I haven't tried, and I think I'm really proud of that collection. I love that collection. Okay, let me just show some more. Okay, this book, The Metamorphosis, bro. Franz Kafka literally speaks to my soul. But he is so insecure. He's always craving for validation, bro. I feel you. Like, he's always craving validation for his work, and that is what I resonate with the most. This is again a book from my college library. I kind of took it by mistake, and now I have it. I'm not returning it anymore, obviously. They also have this card in it. Nobody took it, bro. Nobody freaking took it. Look at this. This book shouldn't be in that library where people don't appreciate it. So this has to be with me, where I can appreciate him and his writing. So that's the book. And I have the Harry Potter series, bro. J.K. Rowling, what are you doing? Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Just stop talking. You have written such great books. I think you should just stop talking about the world in general. Just stop talking. I have 3 books. These are not mine. Again, all the books I'm talking about in this video are not mine, mostly. So these books, they were given to me during COVID by a friend I had. Not a friend. We were just in the same band. She knew I loved Harry Potter. So there's this girl upstairs. She read Harry Potter and I was reading. I took the 3rd book from her and I was reading in the van. And I think I just breezed through that book. I was like, and then she saw that. The girl in the van, she saw that and she was like, I actually have those books. And I literally begged her to give me the other books. And so she gave these to me. I have not returned them to her. I think I've returned like half of the books. She gave me 4th and 5th book, and I have like 6, 7, 8. Wait, are there 8 books? No, wait. I think I took the first 4 from her, and now I have these 3 with me. I returned the first 4, and I took these, and I haven't returned these. So that's great. I don't think I'm ever returning. Do I have any more books with some history? No, the rest of the books are just stuff I bought. Okay, I'm gonna show you these. I had a self-help phase during COVID because, like, COVID, am I right? So, I read a lot of self-help books. I read The Miracle Morning. I read Cal New. I think I read all of Cal Newport's books. That How to Be a Straight A Student. Something about digital detox. Something about dopamine detox or a 4-hour work week. Something like that. I read those, and I was like, bro. Yeah. And there was this book. Yeah, I mean, there's also shut up. There's also a TED talk by her. I listened to that TED talk and I was like, okay. And I think we had this book for some reason in our house. I was like, okay. And then I started reading it. And there was this military. Wait, I'll show you. There's this military routine. Okay. And I was like, bro, I'm just gonna swear by this routine and I'm going to be successful. That's what I thought, because I was really obsessed with routines and like schedules and shit, because I thought that was what structured my day. That is where I thought I had control over my life. While making schedules and routines, that was where I thought I had control over my life. So I was like, okay, let me just create this routine. I thought following a routine would change my life, but it didn't, obviously, because none of them worked. I was not consistent. So yeah, I don't know why I just traumatized someone. What was I even saying? Yeah, great. This is the book I read in my self-help phase. I also wanted to read The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, but I didn't read it because my school kind of spoiled it for us. So there was this song. So stupid, bro. We had to sing all the 7 habits. And during my like self-help era, I also listened to a lot of YouTube videos and they were all referencing this book and they told me everything that was happening in this book, and I was like, what is even the point? I know everything that's in the book, so I didn't read it. Okay, now for the few books that are not mine again. These books, I have 4 of them. Literally not my type. I don't know why I have them. I think I will read them though, like someday. I don't know, bro. These books, I don't know why I have them. This author, wait, this author has a lot of history. My best friend and I, during COVID, we read this guy's books a lot. There's this auntie in like 4th floor. She gave us books. She gave us books. What was I saying? Wait. Yeah, okay, we went to her house one day and then we were talking and she was like, oh, I like reading books too. And we asked her if she had Harry Potter and she was like, yeah, I have to search. I don't think she wanted to give them to like little spoiled brats. She thought we were going to. We were actually really good with her books. We took like 2 or 3. We took this author's book it's called The Mask. It was so good. That was literally our first thriller slash horror novel that we read. And my sister, not my sister. I don't think my sister read it. Yeah, my best friend and I, we were like mind blown. We were discussing it for like a week straight. And then we also read Dan Brown. We used to love Dan Brown. I literally had an obsession with Dan Brown. And then I stopped reading him. I don't even know. I stopped reading his books. I think I need to start again. There's this book I have. My friends gave it to me as part of Secret Santa. It's called, wait, what was it? I gave it to Manu. It is with her. Manu is my best friend. I miss her, bro. And what else? Yeah, this is a book about sexuality in rural India. I don't even know why I have it. I bought it. There was this blind pick a book based on the blurb. I read the blurb and no, it was not even a blurb. It was like a quote or something. And then I read it and I was like, okay, let me just take it because it feels like something a woman would write. And I was like, okay. And then I took it. I didn't even read it, but I will read it again. Oh yeah, this is the blurb. On her journey across several states, the author gained insight into larger realities beyond the history of reproductive health in India and the state of India's public healthcare system. The result is a patchwork quilt of. Bro, whoever wrote this, bro. I know who wrote it, bro. Your handwriting literally sucks. I don't know why I thought your handwriting. It looks great. The handwriting looks great, but like I can't read it. Okay, narratives. The result is a patchwork quilt of narratives about women's lives, how they are affected by their environment, their perspectives on male and female sexuality, the mystery of pregnancy, the joy of birth, and fear of infertility. That was what it said. It kind of looked interesting, so I thought, let me just read it because I wanted to be smart. I didn't just want to read books that felt good. I wanted to be smart, so I took it. So I have it. I haven't read it. Bro, I love Dog Diaries. I love them. Oh, I've read all of her books. All. I literally, oh my god. I think she inspired me to keep a diary, keep a journal. And I am grateful. Nikki, that's her name. I bow down to her. She is awesome. I love her. It's wow. Wow. You just have to read it. So much. There's friendship, there's drama, there's like first romance. It's so good. It's just filled with everything that I wanted. I read these books during the time we all went to my Amama's house. It was so good. I didn't have the book collection, obviously. This is also from a school library and I stole it. So I didn't have the entire book collection. So there was this app called AnyBooks and all of the books were free on that. And my best friend and I, we read like millions of books from there and I read Dog Diaries from there. Wow. I love that. I still have so many books I haven't read. I need to. And there's also Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I used to love it. I didn't read all of his books. I think I've read like 2 or 3, but I really love Diary of a Wimpy Kid. This guy is so chill. Like I find him so chill, and his views are very conventional. Like they were shaped by convention, but like there's like a hint of individuality in them, and I kind of like it. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's it. I need to clean all that. But before that, let me just tell you a joke from this book. This is as light as a feather, yet no man can hold it for long. What is it? It's your breath. Yeah, I'm right. Period. Okay, bye.